Trump brokers historic peace deal with Iran just in time for everyone to ignore it. In a stunning display of diplomatic brilliance that only he could pull off, President Donald Trump announced that the United States and Iran have reached a preliminary peace agreement to end months of conflict, reopen the Strait of Hormuz, and usher in a new era of, well, something. The deal, described by Trump as the greatest memorandum of understanding in the history of memorandums, was virtually signed by Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance, and an Iranian parliament speaker who probably has a very trustworthy face. Sources close to the negotiations say the framework includes a 60-day ceasefire, lifting of the U.S. naval blockade, and vague promises to chat about Iran's nuclear program later, possibly over some falafel if everyone behaves. Trump, speaking from the G7 summit in France, declared victory: "We ended the war, folks. Beautiful. Nobody does deals like me. Iran loves me now." He then authorized the immediate reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, adding, "Toll-free, baby. We're making shipping great again." Details? What details? U.S. and Iranian officials reportedly have slightly different understandings of the agreement. The American version emphasizes Iran behaving nicely on nukes and not funding terror groups. The Iranian version apparently involves the U.S. handing over some assets and pretending the last few months of explosions never happened. "Key issues remain unresolved," admitted one diplomat, "but hey, 60 days is plenty of time to figure it out before the whole thing falls apart." Meanwhile, Israel, apparently not consulted on the fine print, decided to mark the occasion by striking Hezbollah targets in Beirut's southern suburbs, killing several and reminding everyone that peace in the Middle East is more of a suggestion than a plan. Netanyahu's office issued a statement roughly translating to "Thanks for the thoughts, but we'll handle our own security." Trump, ever the optimist, responded by warning both sides not to blow it on his fragile masterpiece. "Don't blow it, folks. This is a big one. Historic." Experts weigh and liberal pundits are already calling it Trump's latest con, while noting that oil prices immediately plunged and gas dipped in places like Iowa. "This changes nothing," said one anonymous Iran hawk. "Iran gets cash, we get a photo op, and Netanyahu gets heartburn." Trump supporters, meanwhile, celebrated the art of the deal reaching its final form, threatened civilization-level destruction, then pivot to toll-free shipping. One anonymous administration official summed it up best: "Look, it's not a full peace treaty. It's a pause button on World War III so we can argue about the details while everyone reloads." Trump reportedly plans a grand signing ceremony in Geneva this Friday, assuming no one starts lobbing missiles in the meantime. "It's gonna be huge," he said. "Bigger than the Abraham Accords. Maybe even bigger than my birthday UFC fights on the White House lawn." As the region holds its breath, one thing is clear: in Trump's America, even endless Middle East conflicts get rebranded as preliminary frameworks for future success. Stay tuned for the next 60 days of thrills.